It is a very collaborative process, and that's a good question that you asked me. How do I make it all work? It's collaborative because I have to listen and understand what the client's needs are. And I use my SOAR strategy.
SOAR.
Yeah, right. Self-determine the roadmap. Figuring out what your goals are so we can set a roadmap for you. And then this second one, I cannot overestimate. Outmaneuver your fears. A lot of people talk about overcoming your fears. And Betty, you and I have talked about this before.
It's true.
You don't really overcome fears because fear is an emotion that helps keep you safe. Back in certain days where you had a fight for survival, you needed that adrenaline and cortisol in your body. So it keeps us safe. But sometimes it can create barriers to success. And it comes up on a daily basis. So rather than thinking I overcome my fears once and for all, which nobody ever does, you outmaneuver them on a daily basis. And I help people with strategies to do that.
Love that. When I've listened to you, you talk about confidence a lot. You talk about confidence, and I want to understand, why do you give confidence so much emphasis when you are working with your clients?
Well, what I found, Betty, and I admire you because you are so confident. You are such a confident leader of NSA&T.
Thank you.
And that was something I struggled with in my career. I was focusing on being smart and diligent and hardworking, but inside I was a bundle of nerves until I started recognizing that I had to think about confidence differently. And there are a lot of studies out now, a lot of neuroscientists and psychologists are doing studies that show that confidence is the stuff that turns thoughts into actions.
Oh, that's true.
Absolutely.
That's
and
so true.
That you need confidence. Confidence is the igniter. You get that little kernel of confidence to take an action, it builds more confidence. Then you act some more. You gain more confidence.
Get the momentum going.
Right. So
Love
it's a
momentum.
virtuous cycle, a confidence cycle.
Yes.
So I focus on that now because what I recognize is the sooner you understand the role that confidence plays in your life, the more successful you'll be.
Love it.
There's a book that I really like. It was written by Kay and Shipman. It's called The Confidence Code. And what they have said in the book is confidence is no longer the sideshow. It's the main event. One thing that I found, and this was in my experience of trying to create a positive culture where I worked, you have to understand the root cause of any conflict in a culture. You have to provide a safe and respectful culture
So
for
it
people
comes
to
from the
speak
top down.
up, for people to have the confidence. Certain behaviors have to be modeled from the top, but there has to be a sense that there's open dialogue as well. And the more that you manage differences in the workplace through training, workshops, modeling by leaders, the more innovative and a collaborative work environment you'll have. And studies show that that increases productivity in a company.
Wow.
Yes, some of the things that I really enjoy doing for companies is helping their teams increase their confidence level. And I have a keynote that's called Leveraging Confidence to Help Your Team Soar.
Ah, there's my SOAR again.
And I challenge people to think about confidence differently as fuel, as not a destination in the distant future, but as a tool to help them achieve their goals. And then I have another keynote that's called Fake It Until You Make It and Other Bizarre Leadership Advice. Because that's one of them. Fake it till you make it. Keep your head down. Have you heard that one?
Just keep working. Keep your head
Just
down.
work hard and people will notice. None of those strategies ever worked for me. So I want to dispel some of those myths and right-size things for people so that they know what they can do to increase their confidence and achieve.